Okay, so these are what I'm going to start. I'm going to start repotting or potting first. Sorry. Didn't prepare myself for the stream. So this is a opuntia, I think it's pronounced opuntia or opuntia, and it's a prickly pear cactus that I have gotten from a friend from a very long time ago, and these are just all the pads that are extra that make the cactus a little too high, so I cut them down, but then I don't have the heart to throw them out, so I just put them in jam jars with water, and then they root. And then down the road, once they're rooted quite well, like these guys, see? They've got lots of roots coming out. They've got a whole mess of roots here. Yeah, so they're ready for dirt and a home. And I actually have arranged with a few of my girlfriends to drop off plants for them to share, because I love doing that. Kind of plant nerd, so maybe one of you ladies watching are one of the ladies that are gonna get one of these plants. Anyway, okay, so I'm thinking that since I'm going to give most of these away, I'm going to try to put 2 pads per container. I'm going to save these little containers that I had already pre-soaked. I'm going to put them with this cactus. Okay, so this cactus, I've been rooting these for a little bit. You can see it very clearly. This is called a dancing bones cactus. I guess it is a cactus, but it acts kind of like a succulent, but what if I can make it a little clearer? So the dancing bone cactus, it can grow straight up, or if it hangs over, it can trail down, and the flowers come out the very top, like every place where you see, let's use this one as an example. So every place you see where it comes up and splits into 2, there could be flowers at this point, any point. So that's why I'm giving it full sun in my south-facing bedroom window. But since it's so happy and has so many new branches, I cut it back a bit and I've been rooting them. So yeah, this is a really cool cactus. I don't think in my adult years, until about 10, 12 years ago, when I met a man at a garage sale, yard sale, he was giving away cuttings of his beloved plants because he had to move. And he cut down his big humongous plants that had been sitting in his window for like 40 years. He had to cut them down, so I got a couple cuttings, and yeah, so I'm trying to spread the love because this is a really cool, odd, and interesting cactus. So yeah, I hope maybe I can go on my plant groups and trade, you know, like be like, okay, I got this dancing bones, I want to get something else, you know, like trade barter. We'll leave him up there for now, those guys up there. So that's what the small pots are for. But these medium pots, which I'm going to start with, these ones will get 2 pads each. And then the small ones can be for the bones cactus. And then these larger ones are going to be for, I'm not sure yet. I can't remember what I had planned out for those ones. But in the meantime, we have what we need. We have our pre-soaked clay terracotta pots. I always pre-soak them, especially when they're indoors, just because they are very dry. And if you pre-soak them, they don't suck a lot of the moisture out of your dirt for the first little while. You kind of give them their fill on a bit of moisture, and then when you put your plant pots in there, they don't dry them out so quickly. I repot most of my plants, maybe 3 years or so, 3 or 4 years, or if they need it sooner. And every time I do, if I put them in the same clay container, I scrub it out with steel wool, and then I soak it again. So it just helps out, not like dried out. Unless you have like a cactus or a succulent that might like it. So these guys might like it, but who knows? It's just my rule of thumb. I always soak my pots. So soak them in a bucket, submerge them for like an hour, and then dry them, and you're good. Ooh, I hope I don't get in trouble for that music. Hope you guys, I love it, but I hope you guys can't hear it. I don't want to get copyright slapped on my hands. Okay, so now let's figure out how many we got on here. So I have my trusty melamine, melamine, yeah, the camping the camping bowl material. So yeah, these are melamine. These are my planting chopsticks because I do not want to touch those with all their spikes. So we'll just take them out one by one and see what we're working with. I'll just put these pots over here for now, and we can just grab a little plate. Hello, Jack. So we will take a few out and see. Some of them are a lot thinner and are newer than the other pads. Alright, so see this one, you can see he has rooted nicely on his bottom pad. So I will bury this guy up to about here. Oh wait, those are spikes actually. Okay, so I will plant this guy to about this level, right where this last root is coming out. And then I'll secure him with a skewer stick so he can stay upright. This one as well. See this one? A little mangled at the bottom, starting to get a little yellow, but I'm sure we can plant it. It should be okay as long as it's not mushy. And it doesn't feel mushy, it still is firm. Alright, so let's pull all the thin ones. Alright, this guy does not look like he's rooted yet, so he will, or it, sorry, I keep saying he. Maybe it's because they're a bunch of pricks. I'm kidding. So this one has rooted a little bit right here, but I like to see a bit more roots. So this one will go back into the container. How is this big one? Same thing with this one. No roots yet. So we'll just leave those three in there. Let's check on this one. Ah, this guy's good. See, he's got some spikies coming out of him. It's cool how they come out of the cactus thorn spaces, the little pores, I guess thorn pores. Yeah, so that guy's okay. So we'll put this guy back in, and this one that needs to root, and oops, and this one. So we know that this is our put away jar. Alright, so these guys are okay. Now I'll check the next one. This is the next one I want to go through, because here's a little piece of aloe that I didn't know if it would actually root or not. It's been in here for about 3 weeks, but it hasn't rooted, but it hasn't rotted either. I placed it directly on top of the root system of this collection, this collection of cactus. So since it hasn't rotted, I mean, that's good news. So we're gonna just let it stay in there, I guess. Put it in with these guys. They don't really have a root collection yet, but maybe we'll leave them off the side for now. Alright. So let's see what else is in here. Oof, these ones are huge. Okay, these ones are the ones that have been in here for a long time. Like, I cut these, I think, last summer. Oh, they're all in a big root system. Okay, I'm gonna take them all out at once. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I do not want to get prickled. Okay, they're out. Alright, so we'll take this guy. Alright, this guy looks amazing. He's ready to go. I'm gonna cut. I'll probably bury him up to about this point, maybe about here. There are roots up here, but I don't want to risk it rotting. It's nice and firm still, so. Okay, so that's one. So these big ones, I will definitely put, you know, maybe one per pot. And then when I get to all these little ones, perhaps we can find another pot arrange system to put a few pads together. Alright, this guy is looking kind of yellow. So I don't know if he'll survive, but we'll try. We'll see what's going on with this guy. Looks okay, so that one can go maybe in a duplicate with 2 different pots. These ones look cool, how they're kind of opposing. Maybe I'll put those together. And then we got this guy just raring to go. Oh my gosh, look at all those cute little pads coming out the top. This is what I'm saying, when my cactus gets so tall and then it gets all these little pads on top, it's just too heavy and then it starts to droop. So definitely will plant that one. What else we got here? Okay, we got another one, double pad. Yeah, that one. Plant that guy. Ooh, this is the old. Ow! Ow! I just got spined. Owie, owie, owie. Alright, I'll need tweezers later for that one. Okay, that was really heavy. Okay, I'm trying to show you that's what got me prickled. Okay, look, there's a baby one. Do you see it? It's so cute. There it is. Alright, so there's another big one. Holy man, that's a really big one. Ow, my thumb. Alright, now I'll check on this one. Let's pull this guy and take a look. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this looks like it might have been, oh, a little cactus, but I don't think it survives. It's kind of rotted now. Now check this guy out. Oh, he's got some super roots going on. I think this must have been one of the ones from a long time ago. Let's see, is he still firm? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we will plant this guy as well. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 biggies so far. Got some small guys that haven't rooted yet, so we'll just put them in there. This guy, not so much yet. We'll put you in there with the other pads. Let's check this guy. Oh my god, this guy is raring to go. Okay, so we got a plantee right here. What we got here? Okay, well, to give you a little more time, how about? Cram you all guys together, make a good root system together. This guy's okay to plant. He's got some little roots. Alright, so that's what, like 8 or 9? Oh, this one's so cute, little bunny ears. Alright, so that one's ready. Oh my goodness, I have so many. Okay, and then what's left in the Tostitos jar? Oh, looks like unfortunate player did not survive. Let's take a look. What was he? Oh, he's got so much root system too. Is he squishy? Oh, he's not all the way squishy. Alright, we will think about possibly saving that guy. Alright, now let's see here. So, my gosh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was the 5 mark, so that's like 9. Then we have 5, 6 medium pots, 2 biggies. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to plant 2 of the cuter small ones together, and these ones will all take the more bigger ones. So we'll say like this guy and that one. This guy will be a double. This guy will possibly be alone, I'm not sure. This guy is gonna be alone. This cutie pie is gonna go by itself. This one might go with this one. This one's pretty cute by itself, but it's small. Yeah, this guy's bigger. So we will definitely this guy in there. Alright. And then one left here. Okay, so maybe I'll leave a big one to put all of these. No, I don't want to overcrowd. They can always go back in the water too. This one's pretty little. Oops. Yeah, I'll put that over here. Okay, so let's see how these guys are doing. Are these guys all crammed in there now? How does it look? Doesn't look too bad in there. It's not too bad. Okay, so perhaps you, little guy, can go back in, give you a little bit of fresh filtered water. Okay, and by the way, look at these adorable little pots with feet. Oh my gosh, a Dollarama I found. Just put a little, ceramic plant or plastic pot and stick them in there. It's so cute for something that maybe trails over. I have my string of pearls, I think it's called. Something like that. But it's a succulent where it has a whole bunch of beads. And it's really cute. It's not a burrow tail, it's something else. I think it's called string of pearls. But I have it in one of these in my bedroom. It's really cute. Okay, so let's figure this out. So we got this big guy. Go in there. This one, perhaps, oops, we go back to root a bit more. It's getting kind of crowded. Let's see, I'll take this big one out. Put all these floppy ones together. I don't want them to rot. Alright, so what do we got left? This guy's definitely ready. This guy, yeah, he could probably go back in there for a little bit. He's not soggy yet. This thing, yes, this thing I can grab my hand. This thing's gonna go back into that root network. These guys. Okay, there. Alright, so you guys can go over there, since you're going back in the water. And then And then this huge handsome pad, he can have his own cup for now. And then when I trim it down again, I'll put them in here. Okay, so put you there for now. Yeah, look what my neighbor did. He cut the lawn, and I have these bachelor buttons. These adorable, beautiful, bright, bluish purple flowers, and they're so lovely, and bees love them. That's why they're planted, and they come back every year. And he went through with his weed whacker, because they're right beside the wood pile, and he shredded them. This is all I have left. I have 2 and 3. The really short one. Yeah, I shredded my plants. So I'm trying to get them to flower, so at least I can enjoy their flowers. I took up all the roots that I could that still have roots, and I replanted them in the front yard. So hopefully, if I put up a fence, maybe he'll not massacre my plants again. Oh my goodness, that's good news. Okay, cool, nice. Sorry, I just got some cool news. Where's Chad? Oh, I guess chat's just on the screen. I don't know, I can't see the chat. Okay, when in doubt, look it up. Alright. I apparently cannot see my chat. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to try something here. I am going to attempt watching my live where I can see my chat. Okay, I can see it. Now where's my chat? Okay, this is not working. Okay, so I don't know how to chat with you guys without having to go into it, so I'll check in on the chat occasionally. I don't know why I can't see it, sorry. You can just enjoy watching any plant. Okay, now we get to the fun part. We're going to plant them. Alright, so I guess with the big pads, we'll just save one of the big pots since we've got 2 medium guys that can go into a big pot. These 2 together look kind of complementary with their little pads on the one side. Well, this guy's got a one-side pad. Yeah, and then this one, who knows what we'll do with it. We'll sneak him in somewhere. He's got a lot of roots. Alright, let's be quick because we don't want these water roots to dry out. So for scooping, I love to use my Locals 496's little swag. This is one of their cups. I've used it as my scooping cup. So I like to put the cactus mix. Ooh, I should have a plate under there actually. Even though I have a good filter that will make sure the dirt doesn't go down the drain. So I like to put the cactus dirt at the bottom, pack it in a little. And then I'll take just your regular potting mix, throw a bunch in, take a bit more of the cactus mix, just a bit. Okay, and then I will take my trusty chopsticks. Just gonna stir around that mid layer a little bit, go through with my hands, make sure there's no rocks, because that's something I hate. See, look at that, little rock right there. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Rocks are not that bad of an idea. If you get little pieces of wood, or like detritus of your other plants, which is like just dead tissue, just grind it up and leave it in there. It's good for them. Alright, so that looks okay, so I'm going to slightly pack that down. Oh yes, I have to get my skewer sticks. Forgot to do that. This parcel is going to hit the deck. Okay, skewer sticks. Alright, here we go. Skewer sticks ready. And I also like to get the skewer sticks a little wet too. It's fine, they don't mold as quick if you just give them a quick douse full of like whatever water. Hi Jack. I mean, hello Jack. My cat, one of my cats' name is Jack. Okay, so then take a look at where I'm going to place them. This one needs quite a bit of coverage, so I'm going to have to stand this one up like this. Is where I'm going to plant it. So I'm going to put this behind it just to kind of steady it where I want it to be for now. And since this one is a little shallower, I'm going to fill up to this line so it's level, and then I'll put this one in. That's the plan. So we're going to put a little bit of that dirt and a little bit of that dirt. I'm just going to pack it down slightly, very slightly. Don't want to just crush the roots because they're so delicate as they were water roots. Okay, so it's packed down nicely. And I'll just put a little bit in behind there. That wasn't very good. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll just bring it around there. Sometimes my cat, one of my cats, Jack, when he wants attention, he wants outside actually right now. He howls. He yowls like an owl, like a whoo. It's really cute. He might do it because he's actually actively whining to go outside. Alright, so next pad. Alright, so we got this pad. So he sits about there. So this one I'm gonna actually I'm gonna turn him around. Let's see what he looks like this way. Oh yeah, I like the pad on the other side. It kind of balances, right? Because he's going that one this way. Alright, so we'll put him about, I'd say about there. Then we'll go ahead and put some of the succulent dirt for over top of the roots. Kind of cover them a little bit. Jack, off the counter! You know better! Oh, my cat. He knows I'm streaming, that's why he's being naughty right now. Okay, let's put you right, nope, right about there. Jack! You can't go outside right now, baby. I'm doing a stream. You can't be on the counter either. This is Jack. He has thumbs. He's got big thumbs. Oh, right back where we started. Alright, so we put that dirt on. We'll just move it around a little bit so we can pack it. Oh, that's a big chunk. Make sure you break up the big chunks. Okay. Alright, now we can grab a bit more of the potting soil. Now I don't want to go too high up on the pad, so we don't want it to rot, so we're just gonna pack it in slightly around it. Oh Jack, I can't bring you up here right now, I'm sorry. Alright, that looks good. Then we'll give it a quick blast of water. Well, not a blast, but you know what I mean. Let's see here. How are we going to do this? This might be difficult. Alright, there we go. Looks good still, looks good still. Okay, so I like to use lukewarm water. I usually leave the saucer on the bottom just for the first little bit so that a lot of dirt doesn't come out until the water is draining out, because you see it probably has already, yeah, a little bit there. Alright, so little by little just water, and then place another skewer stick on this side. Just bring it up so we straight, and just go like that. Trying to make sure that I'm avoiding piercing through that root ball that we had just planted. This guy's pretty firm in there. Alright, so we'll give him another little rinse in the shower. Okay, so this guy looks good. He's starting to drain out the bottom, I think. Yeah, now he is, so we'll just put him to the side here. And we'll put the next one in. Alright, so this one is pretty much ready. So I'm just going to stir up the dirt a little bit. And then I'm going to place this handsome feller right in there. Actually, it's going to have to be a bit deeper because I was going to plant up to that other pad. No, I think I like it right about there. Alright, so I'll just part the dirt like Moses parted the waves. Okay, so that sits nice. Okay, right there. So we'll just push the dirt. We're not packing it down. We're literally just tapping it into place. Tap it in. Tap, tap it in. You guys remember Happy Gilmore? I love that. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Oh, chubs. Alright. First, skewer in place. It's okay. Next, skewer. You know, it says 3 hours later. It'd be like, next skewer later. Next skewer later. Right there. Okay. So this will encourage them to grow upright. Looks nice. We're going to put a little bit more of the houseplant soil in there just because it has a lot of nutrients and it'll hold its moisture pretty good. I guess that little air root we saw there might just dry up and fall off since I haven't submerged it or planted it actually. This guy is looking pretty good, so we'll put this guy on a saucer. And this guy is ready to root and go to a new home. Alright, now we'll water this one. Got this cactus, well, not this particular cactus, but this particular cactus, but the main part of it that I have in my living room that all these babies have come off of. That cactus has bloomed once in the entire, I've had that cactus 2000 and I'd say 7? No, 2008, let's say. Okay. Shits and giggles 2009. So I've had it 15 years. So I've had lots of babies, given lots of babies away. This one's doing alright, so we'll let it drain. Bring in the next one. Oh, my cat is in a box. That's pretty cute. Alright, let's take this big honkin' guy out, and then same thing with the other ones. I'll start with the cactus dirt at the bottom. Kind of pack it down, make sure there's not many lumps and whatnot. This one in. Listen to my favorite Ghibli soundtrack because I'm a nerd. I'm an anime nerd and I'm a Ghibli nerd. Okay, so this is gonna have to be a bit deeper. So the good thing is with these cactuses, these cacti, is that they don't root super deep. So this plant pot, this ceramic, or what is it called, terracotta pot, should last it for a good, until it outgrows it at least, I'm assuming, which could be 5 years or more. Depends how vigorous it grows and what kind of care it gets when I pass her along. Okay, so this looks comfy. Do not want to get poked, so we're going to swap to supports. Nope, we'll go not through the root ball, because that's the root ball. Okay, it's like feng shui of planting. Feng shui of planting. Okay, and then we're going to just secure it by this pad up here. Get a little support. Oh, I need to do this a little differently. Maybe, because it has to push there, so. Don't poke me. Okay, that's nice and straight. Well, straight as I want it anyway. It's kind of in the middle, but that's alright. Not everyone needs to be perfectly straight, right? The cactus knows. Okay. Back down nicely, slightly. This one I'm gonna leave with just the cactus dirt on top and see how it fares. Oh, my band-aid is so dirty now. So, give her water. Oh, now for her. Give this cactus a water. Check on this guy. This guy's pretty good. We'll give him another little dousing of water. Put some milk teeth on and do. No, we're not going to submerge it. Just going to encourage it to drain out. Oof, fingers are so dirty. Go, yeah, it's draining into there, so now we'll give it a chance to drain into the sink. And on to the next. Oh, this one's kind of cute and small. Maybe I should have put this one with another one. No. Alright, so this guy's going to have to be pretty deep. I'd say about there. I wonder if it's going to rot. Plant it like this. And it'll hang. No. Yeah, I guess most of the roots are on the bottom there, not really up here. So if I plant it like this. Yeah, I don't want to go straight down. I'll go like this, because this is kind of where they sit flat. Like that. Alright. Will be home in a little bit. Okay, the big chunks take out. I can't crush. Okay, pack that down slightly. Mix a little of this, because we have to keep it low for this one to start with, because it needs to get planted low. Alright, okay, now we got dirt ready. Let's give it a little mix first so the different dirts are mixed up. Or I mean soils. Dirt is more so a term for when something is dirty, so like dirt on a floor, something that you don't want. That's more so what dirt is. It denotes something that is like, should be clean. Not really the right time to use it, I guess. Alright, so we'll just slightly adjust where it is. Sitting okay. Okay. Forgot to get the last ones out. Okay, so you are sitting just beside, oh, not on the root ball, right beside it. There. Okay, now we'll pack it down a little bit better. I kind of like this part about the horticulture, is not rushing it, like just taking the time to tamp down this earth, because not only is it relaxing, but it's good for the plant too, not to crush down the earth or let it be too loose. It's kind of a nice little act. Comfortable, calming. Maybe that's why a lot of people like horticulture. I don't know if people tamp down the earth like I do, or the soil like I do, but very nice. Alright, this guy, yeah, looks good. So we'll give this guy a saucer. We'll put him over there. Same thing with this guy. He looks like he's ready. Alright. Now I'll give this guy a little water. Alright, so let's let this one drain right there. Bring on another. Okay. Actually, you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to put this guy back in with the other guys, because I don't know if I'm going to plant it right away. So let's try out. Alright, so we got 3 left. Oops. Okay, so we'll start with our cactus dirt. This one doesn't need too deep. Alright, I'll mix our dirt up a little. Alright. So, let's say he'll go about there. I don't want to get poked. This one is especially pokey. Alright. Okay, big clumps. Okay, so now let's see if I can keep him in place. Oh, chopsticks are bent. Alright, let's give him a little shower. Oh, gotta pack down that side a little better. Gentle, gentle, I'm not packing down hard at all. Alright, I should level out a little bit better. Okay, now we'll get that other guy again. want the root ball. Okay, now we'll get this one in. Okay, let's pull in place. Okay. One more water each. We'll shower. Things nice and even in the pot. Put you up here. Okay, draining through. Yes, you are. So put you there. Alright, now this guy's got pretty deep roots. So we're gonna skip. Ow. Ow! Stop bugging me. So what we'll do with this one, so I'm just gonna skip. Where is it? I'm gonna skip these roots, and they'll just shrivel off. But I'll bury up to this point because I feel halfway up the pad is a little much. I'm worried about root rot. So let's see here. Okay, this. Then we're gonna put the cactus soil first. Pack that down. And we'll do a mixer of both soils. Stir them up all nice. Alright, so since this one's going to be quite low in the pot, I'm not going to put too much soil in there. Like that. I'll really gauge where he needs to sit. Okay, so I'd say about there. He's going to be a little crooked, but... Alright, so we will bury it a little higher on the cactus. Not too much higher. Smidgen higher. Yeah, right about there. Alright. It's initially wet. This guy looks nice and planted. Hopefully it doesn't rot. Oops! Didn't grab a saucer. How's this one doing? This one could use some more water. Alright, you go up here. And then this guy go there. And looks like we have one left. This guy, bury him pretty deep. Alright, so we got cactus dirt first. mix up the soil. Since I live in a cold climate, I live in southern Alberta, or southern central Alberta, southern Alberta, and we have cold winters with indoor heating, so it definitely gets quite dry here in the winter time. So this is why I don't give my cactuses straight or even 3/4 cactus soil, because I know that they need to keep their moisture because it's so dry in my house, or my apartment, sorry, because of central heating and because of the continual need to be heating the air in the wintertime. Fun fact. Random, useless fact, but fun fact. Okay, so we'll just kind of throw that on that side. See where he's sitting. It's almost center. Just give him that. About there. A little crooked. We'll lean him forward a bit. How about? You don't like it, hey? Alright, let's try something else. Let's put you here. Things will work better when there's more soil. Yeah, and maybe tilt him a little that way. Yeah, this one's a little crooked, but yeah, that's okay. His pad will work up once he takes on some moisture from nutrients from the dirt. I am pretty sure. Alright, give that guy a chance. This cute little triple pad one is all ready. So I'll give him a saucer. With all his friends. Alright, so we've got this one to drain out and this last one to water. So we'll just dump that dirt right in there. So dirty. Alright, that one can drain. This one's looking good. Here. Okay, so now we'll drain out that one. This is the saucer for that one. And then look into those smaller ones. Now the thing is with these holes, sometimes they're quite small. I just kind of like to break a tiny bit bigger hole, like that. Just be careful though. And sometimes you can crack the pot, so it doesn't want to break open like that one. A little more open. See, that's quite small. A little bigger. I'd like this one to be a little bigger. That's okay. Alright, so for these guys, let's see, we'll start with succulent. It's a mixer, it looks like the perlites in that one. Okay, so prickly, Nicole, prickly. Alright, so this guy's a little squishy on the top, so it's very difficult to grasp him. We'll just take off all that yucky right there, and that'll dry out. That'll create a scab on the picture. So for this one, I'm gonna put cactus dirt on the top directly, and it's gonna be quite low. So I'm going to see if I can actually save this little piece. And yeah, if I don't, then just you know what I tried. Okay, so we'll just kind of cover the roots a little bit like that. Okay, I'll get a little shower just so you can expose that plant, that part we want to dry out. Ow, pokey. Okay, so let's make sure we're just only trying to get the ow roots. And this thing is. There we go. Okay, so we'll just see what'll happen, because now the roots are submerged. Oh, do that. Alright. This guy can drain up here. Alright, so let's make sure all the roots are actually covered. Looks like kinda isn't right there. Okay, is it covered? Alright, well, we'll hope for the best for this guy. This planto. We'll see what happens. Ooh, so much dirt. Alright, so this guy can drain. Oh, my cats are waking up. You know, my daughter's home soon. Alright, that guy can drain down there. Ooh, this guy is ready. Hi. Yumi. Yumi. This is one of my other cats. This is Yumi. She has thumbs too. You see them? You see her thumbs? Ugh. Covering cat hair. Ooh, let's not put too much water in there. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for this one to drain. Just because it's got such a small drainage hole. Small that debris in there. Okay, so as this tries to drain over here, now I'm gonna take a look at this guy. So this guy is prickly, but not as much. Just definitely do not. See what's going on down here. Okay, so one of them I saw had new growth on it. So that's probably this guy. So here it is. This is the dancing bones cactus. It hasn't. So it hasn't actually rooted. Alright, so this one I'm gonna keep in here because it has not rooted. Check these two. This one looks nice and plump. So he's been taking, this one's been taking water, but it too does not have roots. So this guy goes back in there. Oh my goodness. Need another tool. Alright, now let's look at this one. Who has the new growth on it? See? I can see. I'll put them in line with the plate. See all the little tiny ones? So it does have new growth, but it barely has roots. Well, for this one, I'm going to try to root it anyway. I'm going to see if it'll grow if I plant it. Well, let's just see what happens. This guy, I don't know. Okay, let's see if you can survive. Wonderful if you could. If not, then I'll take your pot and put someone else in it. Alright, cactus dirt. Break it into large pieces. Okay, and then we'll get the mix. Flat soil and less soil. Mix them. And these guys are a lot easier to plant. Just pretty much sticking them down right into the soil since there's no roots to disturb. Well, I don't really see any roots yet. So we'll see if we can root it. Okay, pack down slightly. It's a nice level. So also it doesn't really have many spikies on it right now, so I'm a little more bolder holding the stem. So put it together, and we're just going to stick, maybe I'll just do this by hand, please don't poke me. Stick it straight down in there. I want a little further, right about there. Okay, so now it is more upright. There we go, let's pack it in there a little. Okay. So he's nice and center in the pot. Since it's a succulent and I gave it some time to harden off before I put it in water, hopefully it's used to having a lot of water. Because when I transplant succulents, I try to keep them moist for the first week or two until I see some new growth. Making sure that the environment going from water to a moist soil again doesn't shock them. Okay, so this guy can sit there and drain. I want to clean you off a little so we can see your green. And then these guys will go back up top to keep rooting. I don't think what else I could plant. I do have some mint. See, I have this mint that I wanted to plant. I actually got some really darn delicious mojito mint, and I rooted it in water because that's really easy to do with mint because they're a voracious grower. So maybe for mint, we'll put it in the bigger pot. Kind of thinking maybe, I don't know what I should put in there. I should show you my gardenscapes. So these little guys, I grow, like it's just garlic cloves. Ooh, my hands are so dirty. Garlic cloves that got a little shriveled and gross. So I just wrap them all up in paper towel, shoved them in a shot glass, 2-ounce shot glass, and then I put them under my lights, and they grow these delicious little snapes or scapes or whatever they're called, and they're so yummy when you put them on eggs with some hot sauce. So that's what I'm doing with these guys. And then I always have an avocado on the go. See, there's my avocado seed I'm trying to start. I've got a few of them planted, but I like to give those ones away too. So as for the mint, I'm thinking these might have to go outside. Yeah, so maybe this pot will be okay. And I forgot that I had another package of those medium-sized ones, but the problem is they're not soaked yet. Okay, you can see the difference in them. This is a soaked one, this is a non-soaked one. Alright, these guys look okay. You can drain it there, you can drain there. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna soak this one proper, and for now I'll use this one for the mint. Covered. Alright. Now mint. So for mint, I guess oh whoops, I should have put that bottom on please. There we go. Pack it down slightly. With that succulent dirt at the bottom so it drains nicer. And now this time, since it's not a cactus, I'm going to take less of the cactus mix, the really well draining. Alright, so we'll just pack this down lightly, and then we'll just make a little crevasse for these roots. I know they're water roots, but mint is pretty resilient, so I have lots of faith that this mint will be rooted by next week. Well, not rooted, but showing new growth. So right now it's got scraggly little, barely there growths, just because I've had it in water. But it did grow another branch, which is nice, which I'd like to encourage. So for this one, I just try to make a shape roughly the size that this shape is, look like a mustache. So I'll make it like a trench, and then I just kind of lower her in, and then I just push the dirt around it, not packing it, just so the soil kind of just falls onto that space, and hopefully, does not crush it. No, I'm kidding. Does not crush the roots. Okay, looking good. So now we'll now we'll put the other side in. Just right beside each other. This guy's got lots of babies coming up, which is great. This means we'll probably get some extra plants out of these two plants. Okay, so just make sure those babies are, or not babies, but those little shoots are above the soil. Kind of like that. Sorry, other plant. And then after it's tamped down a little bit, I don't even think these would need skewers, but maybe I'll just humor myself. Alright, so this guy's a little flappy, so we'll put him there. And then this guy, you're pretty solid, so I'll just put it like there. Alright, so these ones will go outside because, actually this is on the back porch for the first day, because they've been inside for a couple days since I rooted them. So I don't want to put them out in the hot, direct sun I have on my southwest facing porch. A lot of heat there. Let's make sure that we can see the little branchies that are coming up. That's good. Okay, looks good. And then I'll just encourage it to hold on right there. There we go. I have a longer one I can use here. Yes, I have a plant skewer stick spot. Okay, so this looks nice. Mint is pretty forgiving. And these things are amazing in mini drinks. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I definitely love fake mojitos. You don't need the rum. You can just put a little tiny bit of rum flavoring in. Some diet soda, or not diet, but just sugar-free soda, and have like a sour, or not sour, but a not sweet version of this. Alright, this guy's looking a little soggy, but we're gonna go put this guy right into my bedroom window area, so I can get a lot of exposure and dry out. Hopefully that piece. So we'll take this one to my bedroom. Alright, Alright, mint. So mint doesn't need a base because I'm putting it outside. My little propagation jar and bag. Anyway, so that's about all I have time for today. But I'm glad you watched my little planting my stuff stream. And follow along if you like. If you like watching this kind of thing, I'm definitely incorporating it more into my streaming schedule. And I definitely got my YouTube up, so I'm going to be posting my videos there as well, since Twitch only holds them for I think a week. So anyways, here's the little Dancing Bones cactus. He is pretty shifty in there, so I may give him a little brace right about here. There, how does that look? Looks okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. For a base for this one, I think I have a small saucer. I have a very small saucer. Very small. I wonder if it will fit. It looks like the same as this one. Oh, it fits nicely. Perfect. Alright, so this one will go back in my bedroom to encourage it to grow before I give it away. And then all the other ones are going to go to their home soon. And yeah, that's it. I think I'll just soak the rest of these guys. I already soaked these two. I gotta soak those ones. This one's going outside, so we'll just put it on this for now. Alright, so I'll get the bucket to soak them. Actually, my bucket to soak them's outside, so I'll do that off camera right after. And I'll clean up this mess after. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe you learned something new about planting your plants and your succulents and your pear cactuses. And I just want to show you something adorable if it doesn't cut me off here. See, this is my little collection. This is what we did today. Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.